Welcome to another episode of Gold Digital Marketing. I am blessed to be in Las Vegas. I'm here for a few weeks, and right now I just wanted to take a break because I'm just feeling casual and relaxed, and I want to discuss some things in our world. So that's what I'm on here for. Hopefully, some uh, supporters will jump in. Nobody knows that I'm scheduled to go live, so I'll just give them another minute. If you can see me in the background, we have another uh, group on YouTube, the Dallas Content Specialist, where we actually meet in Dallas and exchange ideas, create on the fly. A really great opportunity for unity. But that was what I was waiting on and waiting on everyone to get here. I don't think I'm going to take up too much of your time. Very quickly, I'm just going to get some resources pulled up. Um, Between AI and evolution of technology as a whole, there have been so many changes the last couple of years, and I really want to have more of a dialogue with more people about what this has done to our space, what this has done to our craft and the way that we do business. It's very positive in my estimation. It's just that everyone isn't coming along at the same rate, which I think is really interesting. Some people really are thriving without fully understanding. Some people are failing because they're not trying. And I think you see that more often. I also think that there's been a shift to short form video content. I think that we have more pressure in the current to get the message out, and that's changed the way that we package things. Commercials aren't as long as they used to be, and that's okay. I think that that's obviously going to change. I think a lot of these things are cyclical, but for social media on platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, even um, short form is really the thing right now. I'm doing a live and I'm going to go over the 30 seconds or the 3 minute mark. And this might be the sample size that we should evaluate and looking at the effectiveness of our content, because I'm an older person and I think long form content sits better with me and I can do more with it. I actually admire how short form content can really take off for some camps, some groups, some organizations. So, for whatever it's worth, this is your time to shine. Short form content is in its prime. The third point that I want to address or make or acknowledge is how brands are diversifying their social media presence across multiple platforms. I can elaborate. It used to be we only connected on one or two, and oh no, maybe three platforms. Now I think it's much more common to see extensions on 6 to 8 platforms. Whatever that's worth, these are the trends. Leveraging unique features and audience demographics being acknowledged through each platform to maximize engagement is highly the trend. Marketers have to consider integrating social media with other marketing channels. That way they can have more cohesive strategy. I know that for a lot of my clients, I've been using things like QR codes, a lot of condensing of platforms. We embrace all social media, but for my clients, if you're on often more than 3 or 4 or 5 social media platforms, we need to start acknowledging them as a group, and we need to start campaigning um, with all of our platforms and our harmonious branding. I think that this is a step many brands unfortunately miss. I think that this is something that can be overlooked quite easily as well as quite often. And my fourth point is going to be personalized marketing. Personalization is huge. We have so much data in our world right now. There's really no reason not to personalize. That personal touch means everything. If you have a trove of data, if you have, let's say, unlimited prospects, thousands, hundreds of prospects, and you can serve so many within your capacity, please take the time to personalize your marketing approach. Your customers are going to feel so special. They're going to stay longer. They're going to refer people to you. And I guarantee that if you have the ability to sell them more products, you'll certainly do so. I think that those points are pretty good because I'm really going to just start repeating myself if I continue to go, because customer experience is everything. It is what creates a positive, loyal customer. It is what gives them that seamless experience that they can rely on every time with your brand, trusting that in your marketing package, making sure that it is cohesive and all of our ends work together for harmony, synchrony, whatever you want to call it. Achieving that balance is critical. And that's really the crux of what we do, personalizing every marketing opportunity and package, not only to the brand, the business, but most certainly to the customer, to the client. If it's a demographic grouping that you're relying on using, that's great, that's fine, that's good. But let's put some names to that data. Let's put some stories to that information, and let's drive that to success, because the customer experience is everything. They might not remember your website, they might not remember what you brand your SKU as, they might not know the person or people that they dealt with. If it's a face-to-face interaction, they may not know those little details, but a seamless customer experience guarantees that customers have something positive to share. And it can be transformative when you really look on the back end, when you begin with the end in mind. If you want to keep up with us on social media, we are most active on Twitter and Instagram, or X and Instagram, as well as YouTube for our digital marketing. As you probably know or possibly have engaged with us, we are also in other groups on YouTube. So really looking forward to developing our relationships wherever we are. If we're here in sunny Las Vegas, certainly a relationship needs to be made, because we do have a presence here. We are starting to stretch out a little bit. We are based in Dallas, Texas, but we have a couple of clients here in Las Vegas, and I don't see this changing on our schedule. So certainly get in the fold, get in the know. Lots of great opportunities here. We just want to help as many people as we can with their personal branding, getting it off the ground and getting it off the ground quickly and efficiently. I don't give away um, anything but truth. So if you want to get connected with us, we have a pretty good opportunity right now. I'm going to be here for the next couple of weeks, and I'll take meetings for the next couple of weeks. Just for that time period, because I do want to enjoy Las Vegas. I do not vacation often, so this has been incredible. I'm so grateful and thankful to just be in position to do things like this. Um, and in all honesty, I'm looking forward to 2026. So maybe we could build that. I know that we were just here a couple of months ago, and it was a really productive time. That was a really fun time. It was actually um, raining in Las Vegas at that time. And to get business done, that was kind of um, unexpected. And we worked with it, we worked around it. And I say that because there is some kind of resilience in Las Vegas. It's an entertainment spot. Maybe that's where they get it from. But I like it because it's not the typical MacGyvering that we're used to. In marketing, we really like that little sprinkle of pizzazz, and we want to bring that to all of our projects. So, as you can see in real time, we are developing all of our offerings to not only be competitive, but to really be cutting edge. At the same time, there is so much virtue um, in the basics. So we try to stick to the basics, but know the complex. We love our science. With that being said, the blog has been pretty fun. Um, that's been a really fun project to watch. Content specialists, they only meet once a quarter. So if you guys in Dallas have any kind of collaboration or anything that you want to cross over and connect with us, maybe we could get that going this summer, sooner rather than later. I think if we didn't just miss you guys, hopefully you guys can pencil that in within the next 3 months. Um, I think they're done before November, so maybe we'll have some kind of collab if we miss it in the summertime. We'll try to get in the fall, but I prefer summer. I hope you guys are receptive and reactive to the feedback. With those things being said, continue to express and exhibit because you are the only one. That's what makes you unique.